What up everyone, Alex Anthony here, and I thought it'd be cool to just look at some cards that I have been keeping my eye on and talk about some of the bigger ones. You know, I've mentioned a few of these on the channel already, some of them I haven't. Yeah, quick updates on some and some newer looks on others. So the first card that I wanted to talk about was the Rayquaza VMAX Alt Art from Evolving Skies. This card, because of the Umbreon, has been a little bit overshadowed, and it is also on a steady rise. It was, you know, it took a while for this card to get to the 200 range, and then, you know, it kind of capped out at 200, and now it's getting up to about the 300 range, which is kind of where Umbreon was before. It's pretty much like following an Umbreon's footprint, it seems. And this is crazy too, because I'm not going to do it right now, but if you look back, I've done this before. I've been following these two cards for, you know, quite a while since I kind of got into the hobby, and the Rayquaza was actually the leading card for Evolving Skies. It was actually the most expensive card in Sword and Shield for quite a while. It was only around like January, December or so that the Umbreon started to kind of overtake it in price. Then once it did get a pretty solid lead, and it has never looked back since. So it's not a surprise at all that the Rayquaza is now the second most expensive card in the set and the second most sought after card in Evolving Skies. But it was just something that I thought was interesting to look at, because it took a while for it once again to get to 200, but it's gotten to 300 like quick, very quick. And looking at the supply on TCGPlayer, not a ton in near mint. We got 9 near mint right now. That is not a lot. So I just thought this was something interesting to report on. I think 300 this just depends on your budget. Like, I was gonna say it's too much for this card. It just depends on your budget. If 300 is not a lot for you, then it's not too much. But I never thought this was a particularly, you know, great card. I thought it was pretty cool. But, you know, for when it was like 170 or so, and now for 300, ugh. It's getting tough out there for some of these alt arts. Just a quick little update on our Moonbrien. We have the lowest listing from someone with 0 sales for $445, I'm sorry. And then you've got a couple of sales here starting for $450. So in just like the last couple of weeks since we made the last video on this card, it's already gone up over 10%. So that's just crazy. And if you look at sales, you know, like actual sold listings, you will see sales for over that. You got one here for 500, 420, 420, 425, 455, 500 again, 438, 430. So these cards are selling, and they're selling for a lot of money. Another quick update with the Gengar that we made a video on last time is it's actually going up a little bit. It went down from that video like a few days up until maybe like a week after that point, and then now it's starting to slowly creep back up, and it's now actually $20 more than when we made that last video. It was at $150 last time. Now it's at $170. I predicted it was going to get to be, you know, $200 pretty soon in that video, and in looking at the prices now plus the supply, I just don't see this card going down anytime soon. You've only got 8 in near mint on TCGPlayer right now, and some of them are selling for, you know, are listed for, you know, one's for over 200 and some are nearing 200. So this card is just getting crazier by the day. Quick update on our friend Aerodactyl. It is actually from its high point when we made our first video, when it was, you know, selling for 200 bucks. It went all the way down to almost 100 bucks or so, right where it kind of started at, and now it's starting to slowly creep back up again. Now it's back up to like the 128, 130 range, and you have some selling for even more than that. So once again, supply and demand. You got 45 though on here on near mint. When we checked it the first time, there was like 11, 12. So that's pretty good. Although if you check the prices, some of them are, you know, still up there. So even though you got a lot in supply, you don't have a ton in supply for the best price, but at least it dropped from that $200 price. That was a little ridiculous. Similar story with the Giratina V. It has dropped a little bit from its high. We're looking at prices of about $215, $220, $225 right now. It was about $250, $260 for its high. So I would hope that these two cards that we just talked about last go down a little bit, you know, before people can start picking them up. I was giving myself, like, personally, like, when would I buy Giratina V Alt Art? And I gave myself like a time estimate of something around, I figured when Scarlet Violet like comes out, that would be a pretty good time to pick up Giratina V, because that's gonna be the last card that people are thinking about once Scarlet Violet comes out. They're gonna be onto that new thing, onto the EX, onto everything. So, and this card's still gonna be very playable, I'm assuming. It's gonna be in rotation, guaranteed, but I think the alt art hype for it will probably have died down by then. So I'm gonna probably wait, you know, 4, 5, 6 months myself before I look to pick this card up if I don't get super lucky and open it myself. And then the last alt art that I wanted to give a quick look at today was the Charizard V. We haven't looked at this card in a long while. It has actually dropped, you know, all the way to about like 170 or so at its low, and it's now starting to creep back up. It's about 185, 190. So I just wanted to bring that to people's attention. If you're looking to get this card, can't imagine it's gonna, I mean, once cards like this start to go up, 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 and up, and you know, Brilliant Stars was never like a very easy to find set. I know that we just had a nice little reprint of ETBs, but ETBs aren't what you're looking to buy. You know, you're looking to get the booster box. So if I check real quick here, yeah, look at the booster box price. These are still for like 150 or so. That's kind of crazy. 167, and that's the cheapest one here. That's pretty crazy. 167 for a modern booster box. Like, this is the second most expensive set from a booster box perspective, behind Evolving Skies, and it came out in like, what, I think February 25th or something like that. I've said it before and I'll say it again, Brilliant Stars never got an actual true full release. It was like the last set that was really affected by the pandemic. It was well before Pokemon bought the Millennium Print Group, and while there have been like a couple of waves here and there, Brilliant Stars was always expensive. Brilliant Stars was never like a $100 booster box set. Like Astro Radiance is actually like one of the industry standards right now, you know, $100 for the booster box, and Lost Origin came back, $100 for the booster box. It's kind of like what people expect to pay for a booster box. But with Brilliant Stars, it's always been about 110, then it went up to 120 almost as soon as release came, which it was kind of weird. Like, it was one of the few sets where you could pre-order it for cheaper than you could buy it for once the set actually released, because normally once the set releases, there's a lot of supply and people are able to pick it up for, you know, whenever they want, for whatever the market price is. Usually it's at least 10-20% from what I've noticed lower than pre-sale price, but the pre-sale price of Brilliant Stars was actually the discounted price. You know, who knew? No one really can predict these kinds of things. Here's a little hidden gem I don't know if you folks know about. Go check your collection. If you folks have any scoop up nets, they're worth $4 a piece. It's a very playable card, and it's going to rotate out in January or February. I don't know exactly when rotation will be, so go grab your scoop up nets. If you don't play, put them on TCGPlayer and sell them, or eBay or whatever, because these are worth some money. And if you have gold scoop up nets, these are like $40 right now. These are pretty crazy. So I was building a Palkia deck in like, what is it, like August or so, and I needed some scoop up nets. I went to Frankenson's, you know, card place down here in SoCal, and they didn't have any of the basic ones. So I, you know, was like, do you guys have any of the gold ones? And someone had 4 gold ones for $20 a piece, and I was like, man, I don't really want to spend $20 a piece on scoop up nets, but I really need them, and gold is cool, so sure, whatever, I'll just buy them. I spent $80 on scoop up nets, and I felt like an idiot, honestly. And now I feel like a damn genius, because they've pretty much doubled in price, and I've barely played with them too. You know, they've barely been shuffled. They're still in near mint condition. So $40 for the gold scoop up nets. So check your collection for your basic and your gold scoop up nets, and you might have a bit of a nice little chunk of change sitting there. And the last card that I wanted to talk about is Boss's Orders. My man Giovanni finally getting the respect he deserves. So we're looking at about a $45 card right now, and this was living at, you know, $30-ish, 35, 31. I think I bought 2 of these, maybe 2 or 3 of them. I was even, when I looked at them and saw them, they were at $45, I'm like, I gotta get these out of my deck, because like the scoop up nets, I need those. Like, I don't have any other scoop up nets, but I have other Boss's Orders that I can play with, so I gotta get these bosses out of my decks. I put a couple in there when they're at 30, and I was like, yeah, I'll just put them in, they look nice. But at 45, 50, I'm like, I gotta take these out. These are too nice to be playing with, honestly. And I am very happy that my Team Rocket OG is getting the cred that he needs, and I'm also glad that some of these earlier Sword and Shield cards are getting, you know, some of the recognition that they deserve, because like Base Set, Rebel Clash, Darkness Ablaze, like these are pretty, like, I would say not too highly thought of sets. So if like these card prices could rise and we could start getting like, you know, 60, 70, 80, 100 plus dollar cards in these sets, that'd be pretty cool. It would give Sword and Shield a little bit more credibility from its earlier days. But yeah, that's it for the cards, folks. Quick reminder for everyone here who's new, quick shout out to all you 651 people. That is a nice little bump that we've gotten lately, and I'm extremely grateful to all of you, everyone who's watching this, everyone who's been here, and everyone who's new. So thank you all so much. But we are doing a giveaway, and we have about a week left, almost a little bit less. Free card giveaway 23 right here. So hop in there, watch the entire video to see how to enter, but we're giving away an entire booster box of Lost Origin, and I just want to make sure you all saw that before we ended the giveaway, because it would be a darn shame to miss out on a giveaway like that. Also, hop in the Discord. It's an amazing place to just chill, hang out. We also do giveaways in here as well. Every month I do a 9-pack giveaway, so we just ended our September giveaway. I'm going to be doing the drawing for that along with free card giveaway 23 in about a week or so. But you can get in and enter for our August giveaway. We're doing 9 booster pack mix every single month. Did I just say August? I obviously meant to say October, folks. Don't record late at night. This is definitely the dangers of that. But yes, the October giveaway is active and going. So everyone in here has already entered. They entered for last month. Just one post in this little sub giveaway section will get you entered into the Discord giveaway. That's all you gotta do. That's why you see a bunch of random stuff posted in there. You can post anything you want, so please hop in there, post a little random gif or whatever, something funny, or just say hi, and that will get you entered into there. And then we have our normal chat here. Love it so much. Everyone here is so amazing. Come in here and share your content if you're a creator, if you have a stream or a channel that you just want to promote, some of your friends, something like that, or if you just want to chat Pokemon. It's an awesome place, and I really am so grateful that everyone is in here making it a really dope place to be. And yeah, if you folks have already watched all of this content and you're a little bored of Alex Anthony, I don't blame you. I put a lot of stuff out. Consider checking out some of my Poke friends, because I know that you're just because you might be bored of me doesn't mean you're bored of Pokemon in general. And I mean, I know how can you really be bored of me, but sometimes you want a little switch up. So please consider checking out KittenCatAubrey and KittenCatAubreySales on TCGPlayer, Tim and Nathan over at Pokemon Father and Son, my man Ozzy over at Oscorp, Arya Quinn and the whole family at Arya Quinn Plays, Eric the Epic, Amion Go with Amion and Chloeon, EML Collectibles, The Real Venusaur, Trish and Trev, and Pink Taquito Gaming. Thank you so much, folks, for watching. Appreciate you all. Love you all, as always, and I'll see you on the next one.